Oi, oi, oi. Another match day. Another disappointing result. It's not really gone the way we wanted it to, is it? But here to cheer us up, of as always, is DJB to my right, Shane below him, and to his left, we've got our geezer, Normski, who is on fraud alert, by the way. Just letting everyone know. If you can't see it, you're bloody been told. DJB, man, first and foremost, how was your weekend minus the football, my friend?
Yeah, it was all good. Yeah, getting slowly getting ready for Christmas. I do enjoy my Christmas, so just getting bits and bobs and whatever together, and yeah, and then you've got the Arsenal that kind of tends to upset you a little bit, but apart from that, yeah, all good, my friend, all good. Glad to be on the OGs as usual.
Yeah,
along with everyone, the legends,
always a pleasure
and the absolute wonderful chat. So yeah, look forward to it, brother.
Yeah, big up, man. Always a pleasure to have you. You know that, and Shane as well, man. Minus the Arsenal, how was Friday evening, Saturday, and Sunday?
Yeah, it was all good. Can't complain. Nice and relaxed. The missus was out in Dublin with the little one for most of the day Saturday, so I was chilling out.
Lovely.
Decided to do a watch along and. Yeah, picked the wrong game. But yeah, tomorrow's the little one's birthday. So half looking forward to that, but she's turning 13, so I'm not really looking forward to that, man. Not my little girl anymore. But you know what I mean?
Now. Starting teens.
She'll always be my little girl. She'll always be my little girl, no matter how old she gets.
Of course.
But yeah, no, so bittersweet sort of birthday for me. But look, you have to let them grow up as well, don't you? But yeah, looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. And on that note, happy birthday, Princess Shanguna.
Happy birthday.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 100%. Normski. Yeah, 100, man. Normski, how was your last couple of days? Minus the start of last Saturday.
I'm not gonna lie. My head is still hot, mate. It is absolutely still hot.
That's from going into the Matrix today.
I had to go in for Shane this morning, mate. Honestly, bro, it was making my head giddy. And I got some info for Shane, got it into his chat, and the rest is history. But yeah, apart from the disaster class on Saturday, it's just an absolute joke. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's great to be on this show with the legends, DJB, Shane, and obviously Aaron always, and the world-class chat, in the words of Aaron. Yeah, big up to everybody. Yeah.
Come on. And just as well, the chat, before I say how my weekend was, big up to the doc, man. It will be a proper show. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Big up to COYG, who's saying hello to all the legends. Come on, COYG. Big up, man. And Gavin as well. Big up to Gavin, who's come in and saying hello to the legends. We've got Joseph. Yeah, man, I'm seeing Keown talking absolute bollocks. It's the norm now for him. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We got the legend Martin Tapp in the building as well, man. He's saying hello to all the legends. Big up to you, my brother. Hope you are good, man. We've got Jamie in the building as well from Liverpool Chats. Make sure you go and follow Jamie. He puts out proper Liverpool stuff. Not silliness, proper Liverpool stuff. Big up to you, brother. Been a minute and hope you're well, my friend. And we got Nash in the building, man. Come on, oi, quad of legends. Well, it's a trio, and I'm just a Klingon up in the left-hand corner. But I'll take that. Thank you very much. My mate's selling some knockoff lamps. Anyone need a new one? Oi, come on. Big up to you, man. Thank you very much for being here, geezer. As a pleasure. But listen, man, everyone, it's one of them, innit? You've seen the title. 7 points. Quickly became 2, didn't it? And no sharks are circling. They are circling, boys. 2 points now. They're getting closer and closer every match, eh?
Just when you thought it was safe to go out, eh?
Just when you thought it was safe. Come on, man. Come on. The Manchester City are getting closer and closer to Arsenal Football Club. And that was in part because of, well, pretty much from our past 12 on a Saturday afternoon. Absolute shower of shit that we watched. It was incompetent from the minute after. Granted, yeah, you know, we had a little mini respite, you know, after 45 minutes. Mikel Arteta made some subs. I don't quite agree with them, but at least he made some subs, I guess. And we got an equaliser. Actually, I thought quite a deserved equaliser. And then once we get the goal, what does Mikel Arteta do in Mikel Arteta fashion? He goes back and plays the same football in the first half. That cost us a 1-0 deficit. You cannot write a D, and that's how we played for the next 30 minutes. DJB, man, it's kind of frustrating that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really frustrating watch. Many poor performances, not just from players, from managers. Yeah, not good, was it, bro?
No, I'm not shocked though, Aaron, to be honest. Seen it time and time again. See it last season, see it season before. We see it in big games. We see it in Champions Leagues. We see it in Carabao Cups. We see it in Europa Cups, FA, you name it, we see it. And it's not surprising that we saw it again on Saturday. I thought he got the selection wrong from the start, to be honest. The whole emphasis was, how do I get Odegaard in the team? Upset the apple cart a little bit. Eze was pulled out of his 10, out on the left. Should never be out on the left. How many times have we got to prove to everyone that he doesn't play on the left? Even though I heard this morning that, he played on the left a lot for Crystal Palace. No, he doesn't. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't played a lot on the left for Crystal Palace. Do your research. Get your facts. Have a look at the percentages that he's played on the left. It's not
the heat maps. What about the girls' heat maps, though?
Yeah, we've got all that. Yeah, the only reason why now they're trying to kind of say that he plays on the left is because he knows the manager's effed up, and it kind of glosses it over. It makes it sound all right. But the point of the matter is, Trossard probably should have started if he was fit enough to play on the bench. If he was fit enough to go on the bench, you could have started him. Then if he was struggling, bring him off. But you could have started Trossard on the left.
He was injured before the match.
That's the problem. He was injured. He
admitted himself that he was injured, and he still put him on the bench.
Yeah, still put him on the bench. He was injured, but as I said, from most of the Arsenal fans, he's fit enough to play, then start him. But we all know he's injured. We all know Rice was injured. We know Rice is treading water out of there, and he's labouring in midfield. So then what he's doing, he's playing against 4-4-2. He's overrunning midfield. And the only one that can really kind of trying to cover all bases, because we haven't got a number 6, is Declan Rice. But Declan Rice ain't fit. So straight away, the warning signs are there that we're going to lose this game. So that was that. And then you look at Timber at centre half. He's a brilliant right back, but he's never a centre half. That got found out very, very quickly. Again, but he could have played Ben White there, and he could have played Timber at right back, kept it a little bit like for like, a little bit more solid. Didn't do that. So yeah, again, in-game management tactically, when we went one up, he started then going on the defensive. He didn't show any desire to try and make any substitutions that were going to actually kind of get us over the line and win us the game or see out the game. Went on the back foot. The alarm bells rang for the Aston Villa, and then they took all 3 points. But again, you look at Gyökeres coming on. He's killed him, absolutely killed him. Lacking confidence. Doesn't even look as if he's got any confidence. Just looks a bang average player. Who said that time and time again? Looks bang average. Eze again was put out on the left. Didn't show up really. You're only going to get him in certain games, and then when the going gets tough and it all gets a bit physical, he then shine. He doesn't really show up. He's just a manager knocking confidence out of every single player. You know, you could tell Eze weren't happy on the left, and then Odegaard comes in, runs around, spins, does this, does that. Doesn't really create anything. I don't think he's scored in about 11 games now. In all starts, hasn't even scored a goal. So, listen, I'm just looking at this season, Aaron, and it is very, very similar to how all the other seasons are going. No one wants to hear it. No one wants to see it. No one wants to hit it head on. But the point of the fact of the matter is, there's a lot of similarities now that we've all pointed out. We wasn't getting away with all the excitement when we were clear and when we were winning and beating Atleti and smashing, beating Bayern and this, that. We were saying, just keep your feet on the ground. Keep your feet on the ground. Long way to go. Long way to go. Yeah, but it's going to be won by week 20. No, it's not. Oh, it'll be all over by February. No, it won't. And now you look at Man City, they're getting stronger. Players are hitting form, Foden, etc. Everton now are starting to get their act together. And as I said on Lee's channel earlier, this is when the season starts. This is when teams get their act together. They get used to the style, what the manager wants from them. They start to hit a little bit of form. Players that have been out injured in the summer start to come back, start to hit a bit of form. So all these games now that we've got to play, that everyone says, oh, yeah, you know, this is easy. We've had all the hard games now. Got no one really to play. We've played Aston Villa away, Newcastle and everything else. They're gone. They're gone. These are now teams that are going for Europe. They're teams that are trying to stay in the Premiership. They're also teams that, you know, feel that they've got a point to prove this season. So every single game now is going to be even more challenging, home and away, home and away. And the facts of the matter, and I'll just end on this: when the bar raises and the pressure raises, the manager can't do it. And now he's having to raise the bar with a squad that's not been rotated properly, carrying injuries. They're in the red zone, and they're expected to pull up trees week in, week out. And the depth's not strong enough. And the starting 11, certain players turn up when they want to. And all round, it's going down the slippery slope again, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, mate, that's absolute fact. I mean, very, very, very well said, to be fair. Just before we come to Shane, there's a couple of things I want to do first. Big up to Stooge.
There he is. There's the man.
Blunder from down under. Big up to you, my brother. I hope you are doing well. Big up to a guy who looks like something that came out of a slow cooker, Adam.
Oh.
That's me, right over here. The guy, like the human version of Athlete's Foot. Sean, rather. That's him right down there. The legendary DJB.
Absolutely.
And Normski. And the chat to the far right. And Suge has always been the legend that man is saying hit the likes and subscribe. So please make sure you do that, man. What an absolute legend. And then he comes in as well. Too generous, Mr. Suge, with happy birthday to little Miss Guna. Absolutely. And for everyone who didn't hear again, happy birthday to the Princess Shane Guna, who turns 13 tomorrow, man. Bless her little heart. Always the baby girl, as Shane said. And then, of course, big up to every single one of you other world-class so-and-sos in the chat. Make sure you do smash a like and sub to all the panel. They are all absolute legends. Come on, man. And we've got our geezer here. We finally got our Pratt of the chat. Here he is, the winner. Wow, look at the band who love from Wait for Us to Lose. We're not just a band, we're a merry band as well, by the way. We're happier than people give
Where's
off.
the fans that love to, where's the fans that are waiting for us to win something then?
I know. But the thing is as well, it makes me laugh. Do you know what? This is my favourite comment of his, yeah? So you guys have already said the same thing over and over and over again, pardon?
I think it's a lady. I think it's a lady.
Oh, yeah. I mean, either.
So.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, well, sorry if I've misgendered anyone. You guys have. Oh no, you guys have already said the same thing over and over and over again. Do you not actually sort of think that also the same can be said on the other side of the fence? You guys say exactly the same thing over and over again. We articulate opinions with historical, factual-based statistics the vast majority of the time, or at least a compelling argument that's opinion-based. When we do that, and we can say things like on this show for 2 hours to 3 hours, that we do the same on mine, the same on DGB's, the same on Normski's, all we get met with is the manager. Trust the process. It's the best we've ever seen. Booga, booga, booga. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, come on. There's got to be sort of some looking in the mirror, your side of the end, my brother. But thank you for boosting the algorithm. Please keep commenting. Big up to you. World-class geezer. Always. T-Dot. Come on, man. Jan the 1st will be 2nd, if not 3rd. That's the biggest worry, my friend. That's a real worry. And we will get into sort of that sort of talk in a little bit. And there's a couple of little slides that I want to bring up for everyone. So, yeah, T.Guna, we will be knocking on that door very, very, very soon. Big up to the big fucker, Jay Shreds. It's been a minute to you, brother. Ready for Christmas crumble, lads. Big up to you, man. It's been a little while. It's good to see you in the chat, big fucker. Big up to Jay Shreds. And we got Dazza. Big up to my brother Dazza, the geezer who sits to my left at the Emirates. He's even in the 4 legends on screen. Big up to everyone in the chat. Smash them likes, put the notification bells on, and all of that good stuff. Come on, man. We got loads of other legends in the chat. We got aces in the building as well, man. Come on, big up, brother. Send the Glee Gunner link. I don't know what you mean by that, but big up either way. And yeah, Shane, sorry to make you wait there ever so patiently. For your analysts on that absolute shower de la shit on Saturday, and I'm eagerly anticipating and waiting for what you've got to say, my brother. And so are this 101 world-class so-and-sos in the chat. Big up to every single one of you, man. Come on.
Yeah, listen, Arteta, as we were discussing last week, he's given up on the we play every 3 days, guys. Now it's we play every 2.5 days, guys, because it wasn't having the effect anymore. But there's 8 other teams in the Premier League that play every 3 days, guys. All the other teams.
Shane, can I just quickly be a little bit rude and just jump in just for 1 second? I've done this on my show on Saturday, I think. And do you know what he says about this 2.5 days now? Mm-hmm. Arsenal done a little thing on him, yeah? And it was like, oh, he can't wait to... he plays every 2.5 days. And it says, but Mikel Arteta wants to play tomorrow to right his wrong. I'm like, what one is it then? He's complaining about the length of the game being 3 to 2.5 days, but he wants to play tomorrow. Come on.
But there's teams, every team. In fact, the team that we played on Saturday play every 3 days. They're in Europe as well. Villa in Europe too, with a smaller squad and with no money to spend. I just wanted to ask the people in the chat and everybody who watched the Man City game, did they look tired to anybody? They played the exact same amount of games. Did they look tired against Sunderland? They look fresh as daisies to me, City, as they absolutely steamrolled and toyed with Sunderland. I also noticed that when they went 3-0 up, as the goal was being celebrated, they made a triple substitution. They took off Haaland, they took off Foden, and they took off Guardiola. Didn't run them into the ground, didn't smash them up, didn't make them stay on. Used his squad. Reinders was on the bench. He mixed it up a bit. Players are hitting form, being coached properly. Their leaky defence kept another clean sheet. That's 6 to our 8. But yeah, we're the best squad in the world, best manager in the world. I saw a thing today, an independent post that said he's the best manager in the world, better than Hansi Flick, better than all these guys, apparently. And he's won absolutely nothing. Now, look, this game was everything that's wrong with this manager from start to finish. From start to finish, it was everything that's wrong with him. Cowardly lineup. Who looks at the opponents who played possibly the highest line in the league, Villa, known for it, known for playing a high line. Emery plays a high line all the time, and he plays a false 9 instead of Gyökeres, who likes to play off the shoulder. He plays Eze out the wing instead of Martinelli, who's got pace. What manager decides, I am going to make a sub at half time, I need to bring on a winger, looks at his bench and sees Wanyeri, Madueke, Martinelli, and an injured Trossard and picks the injured player? What manager does that? What manager starts with a midfield of Zubamendi, who has been getting overrun by high presses every single time he's faced one? Rice, who can barely walk, who got injured in the Brentford game, got injured on an injury, I might add, because he was already strapped up, hasn't had a rest, and Odegaard, who is just a spanner. You know what I mean? Who starts with that midfield, goes to and finishes with it, finishes with the same midfield. He is so predictable that it's beyond the joke. He really is the most predictable manager in the world. Me and Views did the watch along. I'm going to go back through it and pick all the times that we predicted things he was going to do, not to show how great we are, to show how easy it is for an opposition manager to read this guy. His tactics are, he's getting found out. If we've said it before a million times, if he comes up against a team that can handle his plan A, he's out of ideas. He's done. Emery made a sub. He took off a right back, brought on an attacking midfielder who scored the winning goal, I might add. Odegaard did his little jig instead of tackling. Zubamendi turned his back on the ball. It was just everything that was wrong with this manager. Oh, but our 2 centre-backs are out. Nope, sorry. Not having Trossard scored the equaliser and it was taken off. He was injured. Shouldn't have come on. But his decision at the time was the right one, to bring on an injured player. to bring on an injured player is never the right decision. To have an injured player on the bench is never the right decision. He admitted himself Trossard was injured. That's my point. It's nothing to do with how it worked. Now Trossard might miss games. Who knows? He hasn't done his injury any good. Don't have an injured player on the bench. Put down one on the bench. Never have an injured player on the bench. So to bring him on is absolute insanity. And to back it is even worse. And that's what's wrong with our club. But Villa, whose midfield completely ran the show. Two of them were free transfers. Tielemans and Kamara. Both of them should have been man of the match. Not Odegaard. So two free transfers. And this manager who was who was going to get sacked he started the league with no goals in 4 or 5 games. He's 3 points off Super Duper Mick, who spent $250 million in the summer. But Super Duper Mick's the top manager. Emery's washed. Excuse his his all his trophies. Get rid of all of them. Super Duper Mick's better. Look, I'm done with sort of trying to prove that this manager's a farce. We all know it. And I'm glad that it's starting to sort of people like Keown are getting questioned now. People are pulling back the curtain a little bit. DJB touched on it the other night. I was watching him when he said it after I clicked off, and I had said it previously as well. That I said it the second Odegaard got man of the match. I said, well, that's a fix. He was going to give him man of the match unless he had an absolute stinker that was just undeniable, missing penalties, say, or we lost 3-0. But he was getting man of the match before that game kicked off, because even as he gave him man of the match, and I'm paraphrasing, but he put it along the lines of, this is so, or like not people that were questioning Eze not starting. That's what it was done. That's what it was done. It was done so he could protect this manager. But they're all out in force today. All the top gooners out in force. They'll all be following their cantons and saying, 18 games unbeaten and blah, blah, blah. We're top of the league and yada, yada, yada. But we won't be top of the league come the end of January. And we won't get back to the top of the league. This manager's a failure. And that match proved everything that we knew about him. And there's more to come, by the way, and very, very soon.
Yeah.
And I'll leave it at that.
Facts. No, bro. Again, man, this is what I love. I just love having a little listen when we do the first little segments, man. Everyone's spitting facts. I absolutely love it, man. There's an echo chamber. Do you know what? I fucking like echo chambers. Big up to Link. Big up to Links. Big up to Lynch. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Sorry to relegate you to a deodorant set there, brother. Big up to Lynch. Yeah, let's get that right, shall we? Big up the top side. Big up the Binks in the building. How are you doing, my girl? See, we are nice over this end as well. She's a top girl, she is. Unlike some in the chat playing Victoria Timms. Never mind. We got Chaos. Big up to you. Well, you think Arsenal ain't top the way this guy's speaking? They are all out in full force. But thank you very much for chopping over. Do you know what, my friend? I won't take that as a diss or a knock or whatever. But have a little listen to what we say without thinking that we just hate the club and hate the manager. Because, you might get something through your ears, my brother. But thanks for tuning in anyway. It is what it is. Big up to Matty Southern Gooner, man. Come on, the 4 horsemen of the Rat Army. Big up to Matty Southern Gooner, man. Every bloody single time, man. Come on. Normski waited super duper patiently. Big up to you, brother.
Yeah, big up. Listen, guys, look, I don't think I can do this anymore. Yeah. Look, I've just got a confession to make. I don't know how to say this, but I think a lot of you are just talking a lot of nonsense. Shane, you're talking a lot of nonsense. DJB, Aaron, you're talking absolute nonsense. I'm serious now, right? I'm serious now, right? The club is where it should be, top of the league, 2 points clear, all right? As far as I'm concerned, you can forget me going, Shane, as a start, you can forget me going back into the matrix and getting you things, because Tom Canton is chatting absolute, for me, he's chatting sense. Right? Oh, yeah. Same for you, DJ, but you keep inviting me on your shows every Wednesday. I'm tired of it now. You, Aaron, you think I'm coming on your show next week? Well, listen, guys, I'm going to admit to the chat, I am a fraud. Yeah, sorry, guys, I've got to let you down. Listen, Campion, look, it is what it is. I actually agree with you. I mean, it's been good. Shane, thanks for inviting me. I'm not going to be able to do the 49 unbeaten anymore and that.
We had a good run.
It was a good run, guys. Look, I've got to just disagree with everything you say. So, look, it was a pleasure.
Oh, you'll be sorely missed.
Are you having a laugh? Are you having a laugh?
Are you having a laugh? Come on, Domsky.
Are you having a laugh, people?
Jones was trying to be like a fraud. He was trying to act like a fraud.
Poor old Rose floating on
guys
that
in the chat. Guys in the chat, do not unsubscribe from me. Yeah, we all planned this.
Come on, Normski.
Let me just say this, guys. Let me just say this. Let me just say this about that week, the game at the weekend. Arteta, was schooled, by a top manager. Yeah, Arteta is a novice. I said it in my match reaction. This manager has been schooled by a proper manager. Yeah, he's got this guy's number. He's absolutely got this guy's number. Absolutely got this guy's number. His in-game tactics is just absolutely atrocious. You decided that you're going to now shoehorn Odegaard, right? As soon as this guy could breathe, you've got him in that side. You've thrown. There's a famous word. It's been shouted around by Salah. I've been thrown under the bus. Eze's been thrown under the bus, and unfortunately, he was the one that gets hooked. Yeah, he wasn't doing his defensive duty. The reason why, because he doesn't play out there. That's not where he's meant to play.
Nope.
He's meant to play in that 10. But you've got to get Odegaard, the dancing. I don't even know what to call him. I really don't know what to call him. You know what I mean?
There's a few words I can call him.
Yeah, I know there's a few words you can call him. You're thinking that you're probably going to say it, yeah?
But, no.
Listen, that Saturday afternoon, I was absolutely, my head was hot. Yeah, if I was in a padded room, thank God my son just said, Dad, please, I beg you, just calm down. He thought I was going to murder him, right? Because I was living, the defending, everything about that game. The subs that came on didn't make a difference, an ounce of difference. Now, people think that we're on here, right, because we don't want Arsenal to win. What's this whole conversation about then? You're actually saying we actually wanted Arsenal to lose that game. For 21 plus years, guys, we've been waiting for a title. Yeah, we're waiting for this guy to get us over the line. He reverts back to type. This is what he does. This same Aston Villa that stopped us last time is stopping us again. You've got the Blue Shark 2 points behind us now. Yeah. At one point, guys, we was winning the league in October. We was winning the league in November. We was winning the league in December. Right? Yep. I'm telling you guys, we haven't got what I call the mental fortitude, and that comes from our Lord and Master, Mikel Arteta, because he doesn't have the mental fortitude to get this side over the line. Do you know what I mean? He like for like, players like for like. But what did they do? You brought an injured player on in Trossard. He even said it in his press that this guy came on and we knew that he had a problem. We tried to give him the minutes, and we were to see how long he had in his legs. Essentially, he had to come off.
Yeah.
You brought on Martinelli. What did he do? Unfortunately, Glock has now gone down in my estimation now. He's not a championship player now, guys. I'm looking at League One. This guy, honestly.
You better off getting Andy Carroll from Dagenham and Rugby.
Listen, you're right. I'm seriously, I'm this close to tapping out on Glock. Yeah, I'm this close to tapping out. And listen, essentially, some of it, or most of it, is down to the system, Arteta system. But Glock, you've got to try better, mate. You've got to make those runs. Yeah. Sometimes, the wingers are making the runs. You're nowhere in the box to be seen. Your touch is woeful. I'm just like, bro, what's going on? What's going on with this club? For me, we have a good side. But this manager just doesn't know how to deal with it in terms of the tactics. You know what I mean? He doesn't know how to sort of say, right, okay, listen, you've got Moreno. Why not play Moreno and Glock up front and just change your 3-5-2 or something? Flood the midfield with attacking players. But no, it's not this manager. He's too predictable. Unai Emery in that game, the amount of tactical moves that guy made. Morgan Rogers, what a player. This guy was on the right, he was on the left, he was in the cam.
What he done to Ben White? Well, he should have been locked up. I nearly rang 999, honestly, mate. Honestly, he absolutely took the
when I saw that side, I said to myself, Now, not against this absolutely powerful midfielder, Nana. You know, when you look at their midfielder, Nana, Tillersman, McGinn, and Kamara, these guys were literally, we was overrun. Now it sounds crazy because we've got a player, that was a smart buy in the summer, right? Who could have probably gone in there and done a defensive job, because not Ben White, sorry, what's his name? Yeah, he's just right. Declan Rice. No, Declan Rice is literally, Declan Rice is literally out on his feet. You know, he could have made some sort of change there, to help him just go defensive, because he's a big lump. Yeah, he might not be able to do much, but at least he could just keep things tidy. But no, he didn't do that. You're left with Odegaard. Declan Rice was out on his feet, and Zubimendi, who was just getting pressed, and folding like an envelope, literally. So you look at this side and you think, well, really, what really have we really got a decent squad? Have we really got a decent? It's absolutely, that's it. It is overrated. We really have got problems in that midfield area. We've now lost a couple of defenders, and now it's the defenders' fault why the attack is not what it is. What are you talking about? The attack has never been what it is meant to be. Yeah. Unfortunately, Saka, you're not the star boy anymore. You're acting very selfish in terms of your delivery. You're not laying off the ball. And that again could be down to his injury. Yeah, because he's not able to make those runs. He can't get up and down. You can see it looks like he's limping sometimes.
Yeah. I think I said to you, Stephen Hawking had beat his man, wasn't he? Stephen Hawking had beat his man on the right a lot better than that. In the wheelchair or from the grave. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, he's absolutely listen, he's destroyed his career, destroyed Glock's career in terms of he's ended up with a muscle injury. And Havertz, who he wants back as soon as possible, he's not going to be the same. And all of these players, he came out in his post-match conference in the last one, or the pre-match, and he said that he was having nightmares about getting a number 9 in, because he's got Glock, he's got what's his name, Havertz and Jesus to come back. He didn't really want them. He didn't want Eze, and he didn't want the Glock. He didn't want them.
Yeah.
So he's going to shoehorn back Odegaard, and he's going to bring Havertz back as soon as possible, and we're just going to be back to the same old. Nothing will have changed. Nothing would have changed. And that's why we look back on 6 years of this manager, and just say, this is the reason why we have these kind of conversations, because we've seen it all before. It's just like a scratch record. Literally, this manager wants to talk about records. That's why he'll probably go and play a strong team against Club Rouge, because he wants to still stay top of the group and all of that. That's what he's going to do. He's probably going to go and look, he'll
rest Royce Norms because of the press.
That's what I'm going to say. Yeah.
He wouldn't have, but he's getting a bit of heat now. He'll rest him, and then he'll play him for the rest of the season.
Yeah. He's just
because then the fans, the top gooners, will go, well, he rested him against Bruges, didn't he?
Yeah. And that's what it is. He's going to listen to the narrative of the top fans.
He's getting a bit of heat now, so he'll rest him for that game.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah. That's quite a nice little segue into just something that I wanted to do. Just a little segment, because I brought it back. I used to have it on my call-ins on a Friday. I'm going to do it every single Monday now, and we're going to bring it back in a slight little different fashion. But before I introduce it, I just wanted to say it's only a little joke. It's nothing personal. Don't get your knickers in a twist for this week and for the following weeks. It's just a little bit of banter, okay? So we have to start with that, because we know how some people get touchy. But guess what? We've got
the Aaron Talks Arsenal Wanker of the Week, sponsored by the Ludimo.
Yes, we have got the Wanker of the Week back, sponsored by the Ludimo. And this week, there's no better winner than our brother, our geezer. It's Dan. Sorry, my broski, but you get the first ever one, man. And I'll tell you why you get the first ever one. And it comes with a nice little trophy. It comes with a lovely little trophy for you. You are the winner. And I'm going to put it right on that shelf up there, and you get it for a week. So big up to you. And we all know the reason why. Well, us in the panel do. The real ones in the chat do. But for anyone else, maybe the top gooners in the chat that don't know, the unacceptable comments, he's gone out through the year. And he's been saying that Rice is indestructible. He's Iron Man with 41 on his back. He never gets injured. He doesn't need a rest. Why on earth would then you come out and say, well, you know what? I think he needs a rest. He looks jaded. That, my friend, is absolute batshit. We've only been telling you all fucking year. We've only been telling you since the dawn of time that these players need rest. Why do they need rest? Because this manager plays them. And it's not rocket science, is it? But you are my wanker of the week. Big up to you, Dan. And anyone that wants to send me some suggestions, who's been a bit of a pillock throughout the week, send me on Instagram and we'll go through them and we will do it every single Monday. But big up to our first winner, Dan, man. Congratulations, my bro.
Trouble is with that trophy, Aaron. You could win it every week.
Yeah.
listen, he can have it every week. Do you know what I mean? It is what it
Once
is.
he finishes
The
second,
trophy's
he'll
here
have
to be
it.
won.
How's the quad looking now and the treble and the quad? And...
Well, you...
Well, DJ, no, hang on now. In all seriousness, if we keep 19 clean sheets in our remaining games, we'll beat that Chelsea record they were all talking about. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah. So we only have to keep 19 clean sheets, man. Just 19 clean sheets in our final 24 games. You know what I mean?
I was going to say it's doable. I don't want that trophy. I don't want that trophy.
Well, listen, you already got it with your opening punches there. I thought, well, we'll have to put someone else on the thumb now.
Week 20 is looming as well. We was going to win the league by week 20. And
then Gyökeres was going to score 30 league goals, so he'd want to get his arse in gear, man.
30 league goals.
Yeah. Unless it's like the Zubamendi tackles that we haven't seen. Maybe he has scored 22 goals, we just haven't seen them.
Yeah, but where's this? I was told that Zubamendi's a line breaker, and he these marauding runs.
But he makes loads of tackles that we don't see. We were told.
Breaks up.
He frees up Rice. Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, of course he does. He makes Rice play better.
Yeah.
And
nothing without Zubi.
Nketiah was regarded as one of the best centre backs in the world.
Injured, that's it. I'm ripping up my season.
He is injured, DJ. He is injured.
Zubamendi. Now, if he gets injured, I'm ripping up.
Rice. Oh, it's Zubamendi. Yeah.
If he gets injured, that's it, mate. I ain't watching Arsenal.
Because Supermendy, I would definitely, I mean, Vieira was good, but he wasn't Supermendy stature.
Oh, he wasn't Supermendy.
No.
Vieira was good.
No, he was all right. He was all right. Compared to Supermendy? No, sorry.
No way.
He's making
to be fair, something like that, but it's only up there for a laugh. Only up there for a joke.
Not Volta
terrible.
Or Etatike, no one like that. Zubamendi's been signing of the season by a mile.
Oh, without a doubt. And thank God that Arteta picked up the phone. You know what I mean? Because he was going he turned down Madrid, he turned down City.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Guys, I still have a rotary phone, guys.
Absolutely.
Shane, the sleepless nights I've had, just thinking, is Mikel going to answer that phone? Is it gone to voicemail again?
Yeah,
Come on, we need to just have some Superman level convincing. And the only way that any signing gets through the Arsenal door is, of course, like what my brother Shane says, as long as he picks up that phone. As soon as Mikel picks up that phone, I sleep at night, mate.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about.
Nothing to do with the wages and the bonuses that we went through last night.
No, nothing to do with that. Because even in his spare time, Arteta, he works as a negotiator. Don't know if he's new. Like if people are about to throw themselves off buildings, they call in Arteta, and he just gets the megaphone and goes, "Don't do it, guys." And they go, "Okay, no bother."
Yeah,
you saved me, Mikel.
Yeah, well, funny you should say that. James, funny you should say that. I actually said that on Aaron's on Saturday that apparently that he's an hostage negotiator as well.
You did. Yeah.
I actually said that. This guy's brilliant at it because by the time you get through the process and everything. The office taker just say, look, just let him go. He's absolutely fantastic. He's brilliant.
I mean, well, we did sack the masseuse today, so you did hear that. Did you hear that we sacked the masseuse today?
I mean,
no, but that genuine, did you hear that? Did you hear?
No. I've heard something about.
No, they sacked the masseuse that they've had for a year, and all the top gooners are blowing up X, going, yes, the injuries are fixed. This guy, honestly, and they're being deadly serious. He's a soft tissue masseuse. Matty, I think his name is, and they've sacked him. Oh no, so he's left. He's left to start his own business.
Yeah,
now, I'm getting sent all the pictures on X. People going and they're genuine, going, "Oh, finally, we figured out the injury. Why we're getting injured."
So this guy, masseuse. Shane, sorry, mate.
Bloody masseuse. Who else?
Let's just get this right.
Of course, the masseuse.
This guy has left football to start a new career or to start on his own.
Yeah.
And they're all now
blowing up with it. It's fixed
because they're blaming him for the injuries, not the manager.
Yeah.
No, not the manager. No, the masseuse. Poor El Matty, I think his name is.
This is how effing stupid these people are. Honestly,
This is the way they are.
So it's so basically now we're gonna have a fixed squad from now on. Is that?
Yeah.
Danny reacts to Danny sent it to me. He sent it people going, "Oh, we're fixed now and it's all done." You know what I mean?
Wow.
I'm not even joking.
Wow.
Big up.
This is what you're dealing with.
But then, now that they found the mystery, now that they found the mystery,
maybe he was the one helping the great trees grow back stronger. So maybe it's a hit and miss thing. You know what I mean?
But do you know what? I can't wait. I can't wait for our number 9 to be fit. That'll really make my Christmas. That will.
That'll do it.
That.
100%. Well, it's like a new signing, DJ.
Oh, mate, I can't wait. I can't wait. Can you imagine?
Did you just say Kai Havertz?
The first choice.
Did you just say Kai Havertz? Come on. He dropped the Kai bomb. Come on, man.
Oh, so Christmassy.
Sorry to cut you, D, but you know, we got drop the Kai bomb. You know, you've got to get the video up.
No, that's negative, man. I can't wait for him to come back because he's gonna honestly he's gonna change. He's gonna catapult us to the Premiership.
Yeah, like he did the previous 2-3 seasons he was here.
Because look how he's improved Ethan and Skelly. I mean, they're worth millions.
Yeah.
I bet he's glad he signed that new contract, Ethan. I bet he went.
Oh, he's loving it. I'd say,
yeah.
Put that up there, Aaron.
Pardon?
You put that up there. The
What's
image
that?
I've just put it.
All right. Yeah. I'll get them comments afterwards. Let's just have a little put this up.
There you go. War's over. Apparently, that Marcelo Ribeiro has left the club. Vastly experienced and popular Masseur arrived from Chelsea, where he spent 15 years in July 2024. So now, apparently, this guy here is making a video saying that now it's fixed. The injuries are gone because he did. Ironically, he doesn't even realize it's a picture of Arteta behind him. You know what I mean? Because he blames someone else on the injuries. But apparently, Danny said they're all over.
And these are
that's it.
Guys, anyone in the chat that don't normally follow our channels that you might have just roamed in, these are the actual people that are damaging our football club. The guy that you just seen on the screen. Yeah. And there's thousands of them, people. My age, all ages. There's thousands of these fucking viruses all over the football club.
What Norsey sent me today, Canton lined up like ducks, 5 or 6 of his loyal gimps that come on his chat. And he fed them ways to say that this manager's perfect. They all happen to realize that, by the way, one thing I do know is that the injuries aren't down to this manager. They all managed to say that, Norms, didn't they? They all managed to stick that in. The manager, he's great. But he asked, can you find any faults in him this season? Oh, God, I can't really think of anything.
Yeah, he was actually doing a what's that guy they do with me? What's the guy that I can't remember his name? He'll come back to me in a minute. Stormzy. You know when he's on that show, he goes. That's literally what this guy was doing.
He lined them all up, all the tippitiest top listeners he could get, got them on to all back this manager. Man, then he said that we're all disgraces for getting upset after one loss and all. That's the same route they got. I know what the funny thing is. The day of the match, after the result, I told my chat, I guarantee you that the headlines of all these cantons and all will be either 18 games unbeaten comes to an end, positive spin, you know what I mean, or overreaction from some of our fan base, and that's exactly what they all went with straight away.
So what they don't understand, Shane, right? They think that this is a reaction for one game. They're
it's been coming.
This is a reaction for 6 years.
Yeah. Also, dropped 7 points in 15. We've dropped 7 points in 15 in the
since
league.
He won the FA Cup. He's won 3 FA Cup matches.
Yeah. No, it's a reaction though. Reactionary.
They're thinking that this one-off game is us overreacting, but these are all the cracks that are getting wider that we've been seeing. Everything that we saw Saturday, and Man City closing the gap on us, and us dropping
We've said
points
it
away
over
from
and over
home.
again.
This is all rinse and repeat. This ain't a one-off. This is what we've witnessed over the last 6 years.
Yeah.
They don't get that. They don't get it.
I said City would win the league in the summer. So why? I'm not shocked when they're catching us. And I said that they would get stronger. We all did as it goes on because he rotates his players. And then you just look at how knackered we were against Villa and how fresh they played the same number of games.
And he's chilling,
It's not a
Shane.
coincidence.
Because if you look at his interview, he's actually chilling. He's chilling out. Oh, I've been here before, 5 points behind.
Pep,
No problem.
oh, he's loving it.
Did
He's
you all
loving
enjoy that game the other day, 5-4? And then I think he's come out with, but did Fulham get the 3 points or did we get? Oh yeah, we got.
Oh, he's loving it. I think that they'll enjoy this one more because they were dismissed.
Yeah.
Remember I said at the start of the season, he doesn't need a team talk. He just comes in and says, "Look, they're only talking about Liverpool and Arsenal. Just pin that up. Pin up the fucking headlines that everybody counting City out." And he did the right thing. He got rid of all the people that got a bit too big for their boots, the Grealishes, the people that had sort of got bored of winning. He kept the ones that were loving the winning, and he gave us a sprinkling of Dokus and all these guys that haven't won with them yet. And they're like, well, remember Henry always said that when he came in. He said the team had done the double, and they went 2 years without him winning. He said they had all won. I haven't won. I want to win, and he wanted to win, and then he got his double. That's what all these players now. These Gonzalez's, Doku, all these guys haven't won yet. There, Reinders, Cherky, they're going. Well, I want a piece of this.
They're all
I want a piece of this.
Into the groove. They're all getting into the groove. This is what I mean.
They're going to go ahead of us before the end of January, maybe even before then, and then we won't catch them, and they will finish us at the Etihad.
Do you know what, Shane? That nicely segues me. Just give us 2 secs. I'm going to read a couple of these comments out, and that nicely segues me into the next little bit, and I'll get some up. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Phil ain't fucking around. But
reactionary, though.
Well, I know. Yeah. Not like we did for the last 6 years. I know. It is a 6-year birthday's coming up very, very, very soon, isn't it? You know, not like we haven't
black
got
armbands, by the way, everybody.
Years.
Remember that on the 20th if you're streaming. Black armbands all round, and I want pictures sent to me on Instagram from my chat of them wearing. They don't have to show your face, just show me the black armband, and we'll put up a montage. Come on, people.
Yeah,
we have to commemorate the 6 years of this guy.
No messing about, but yeah.
Did you say, guys? Sorry, did you say it was on the 20th?
It's the Everton game, yeah.
What? The 20th of what? December?
Yeah.
Oh God, that's my birthday.
It's not, is it? And my birthday's on the same day as his birthday as well. Not even the birthday.
Mutants! Fucking mutants! I knew it.
My missus' birthday's on the same day as well.
The fucking years. Who's going to win it next week?
Shane, let's just take off the mask. Come on, let's do it.
Imagine Canton and Zippy just appearing.
Like you're robbing a bank with a mask, you know, a little Zippy mask and a little Canton mask.
They are very hard to find. Zippy puppets are really hard to find. I've been trying to find one for ages. They're really hard to find, man. I can't find
one. Put your
hand
up a sock or something.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. I think I'm going to make one,
yeah. That's fucking hilarious. But big up to you, my brother. I can see the thumbnail in there with the old clown. Come on, man. He's been a clown for nigh on 6 years now. It'll be 12 more days. 12 more days. Big up, Egypt, brother.
This guy spits facts. He's in my chat all the time. He spits absolute facts.
Man, big up to you, brother. And yeah, man, he's talking facts. I can see. How dare you? He said. How dare you? It sounded a little bit like Greta Thunberg. How dare you? How dare you criticize our Lord and Savior? How dare you? I mean, it's a terrible impression, but she's a terrible fucking bitch, isn't she? So, I mean, she can go fuck herself, but you can't, Egypt, mate. Big up to you, brother. And he jumped in quick with another one. He gals heat map. Oh, yeah. Did you see that when he loved that line about it being a left winger, mate? Honestly,
and then I came back with the Palace heat map, didn't I? And he just
yeah. Oh, mate, what an absolute fraud. See, people like you're watching. You're watching and listening, mate. And remembers. We all remember, man. We've all got them receipts. Big up the Suge. With Normski opening the show with a rant. I was waiting for my call up to the OGs. Know that when Nerio down feels like.
You're going to play a more central role, Suge. You're going to play a more
central role. Yeah.
You're going to be pivotal in this team going forward.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mikel Knowles over here. You know what I mean? I don't like to rotate. You see? Do you know what I mean? I like to run these three into the ground.
Yeah.
And that's it. So
our vocal cords are snapping, man.
Yeah. That's it.
Nomski's been carrying for years.
You talk about being, I've got a problem. You talk about being run into the ground. Yeah, Aaron runs him. It's Shane that runs me into the ground, mate.
Yeah. Nearly 49, 49, I
I've
say.
given you 2 weeks break from the mingle.
Shane, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore.
Normski,
Is that
I
that?
need
All right,
you tomorrow,
out.
Normski. I need you tomorrow.
Normski
Come
out,
on, guys.
Suge
hang
in.
on a minute.
I
Guys,
need you
guys,
tomorrow,
guys,
Normski.
hang on a minute. I don't want Normski moaning because I've rested him from the mingle, so he's fit to
There
go
you
on
go.
Shane's
There you
channel.
go. Yeah.
Thanks for
I
that,
gave him
mate.
I gave him the first 10 minutes
Normski.
off the Bruce Banana, and then I brought him in for 2 hours, so he should be.
No,
all right.
he's been rested.
Normski.
I've rested him. I've rotated him. Don't you
I
worry.
need you tomorrow, Norms. I need you tomorrow. Come on, guys. When am I meant to rest him, guys? When
He's
am I
got the
meant to
Mikel
rest him, guys?
manipulation in full force, isn't he? Yeah, the Mikel manipulation is real.
I
The
rotate
Mikel
him.
manipulation is real.
He's back on Wednesday. I'm putting him out on Wednesday. He's back on Wednesday.
Oh,
Cold,
okay.
Wednesday night,
Fresh.
cold Wednesday night in London, man. He's going to have to go out.
I can't play every 2.5 days. I can't do it.
I can't.
Yeah. But you're ready for the next stream
days,
tomorrow.
guys.
Yeah, Norms. How about
Too easy, isn't it? Too easy.
How about if we give you 280 grand a week? Will you play 2.5 days in?
No, I think I could manage that.
Yeah,
You
he'll be
can
ready for
never say
tomorrow, isn't
anything
he?
about us. You can never criticize us ever.
Yeah. Never. Otherwise, just fuck off down the lane. You know what I mean? That's it.
Exactly.
They're just otherwise, just you're not fit to wear the badge. Piss off down the lane. You know what I mean? In fact, that's Norms. If you refuse to play next Monday night in the OGs, you can fuck off down the lane as well. Do you know what I mean? That's that. Suge in. That's it. Come on. Big up. And this is where I wanted to take it, man. Big up to you, Sean, for this. Evening, lads. Evening to you, my brother, man. Cheers for being over here. Big up. Appreciate it. This is the start of the collapse. I totally agree. And it is very unfortunate, but expected. Watch us drop more points at Everton in 2 weeks. Yeah. This is where we are going to get into all of this in your point. And I'm glad you sent this in because it's a lovely, lovely, lovely little segue. We have a terrible record against, and we absolutely do, bruv. That's a fact. And let's just get up where we're going to take it next. There's 2 slides, but the first one we'll bring up. And it's just as simple as this. This isn't title winning form, boys. It's not title winning form. We are first. We are first, exactly. City are getting that title winning form in. All right, there's only 3 wins, but we'll sort of get to that in the next little slide in a second. Draw, win, loss. That's not winning you titles, boys. Where does that's it was so reactionary. Sean, world-class chat. There's 135 in the building. Big up to you. Big up to the panel. Come on. Where is the winning run coming from that's going to get us to the title? Let's have a look at these fixtures, boys. These are our next 10 leading all the way. I'll just take that off for a second, my bro, so we can get the last fixture in. This is leading us up to 31st of January, and it ties me in with another comment I read out earlier. This is all the way. We are on the decline at the minute, boys, and this is our run all the way to January. Look at this, and it almost syncs with this form, right? Win, drop points, win, drop points, win, drop points. Now look at these next fixtures. There's 9 in total leading to the 31st of January. And I'm looking at Wolves, win, Everton, drop points. Brighton should really be winning, though, a tricky record. Aston Villa, probably drop points. Bournemouth, tricky win. Liverpool, probably somehow drop points. Nottingham Forest, Manchester United home. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a tricky one. The point I'm making is this has our current run of form written all over it. It stinks of our current run of form. Yep. Dropping points, not being able to put a run together. Because the reason why I wanted to write this up here, where is the title winning run come from? These are our next 9 fixtures, which bring us into 24 Premier League games, which brings us to February. And we all know, and we say it time and time again, Manchester City have done many a season in the past, turn into a different animal the second half of the season. They are probably slightly turning into it now. We're getting little inklings that they're picking up their form. The players that they're subbing in and out are getting form at the right time. Haaland's not or wasn't on his best goal scoring form. Other players like a Foden stepping in. Cherky's coming to the fore. Doka's having a better season. But apparently they're a one-man side. It's frustrating enough in itself. But where does that winning run come from? Because I'm looking at this, boys, and we'll start off with DJB, of course. I'm looking at this, and I'm struggling to think, where's that 7, 8, 9 game winning run coming from? Where's that 6, 7, 8 winning run coming from in this run of fixtures? Please Help me out, DJB, my brother. I'm going to go get myself a coffee.
Yeah, well, there's not going to be any run. There's not going to be any 3-4 game back-to-back wins off of that one. We beat Wolves. They're really down in the mud at the moment. We'll beat Wolves. Won't be convincing. It'll just be a win, you know, because as I said, the attacking third in this Arsenal team is just not good enough. Everton, we're going to lose. We're losing away against Everton.
Bad feeling.
I called it against Aston Villa. I said we didn't. I said we won't take maximum points against Sunderland. I think the away form is going to be the
draws, DJ. The away form and
It's
draws.
a draw.
Yeah, the away form this season is going to do us. The away form is going to do us because when we go away, we cannot. We're not. The manager's not brave enough, and there's certain players that are just not strong enough, and in vital areas and positions. So I think I think we'll drop points at Everton. Brighton at home will draw. Aston Villa will draw. Bournemouth, I think, will win. Liverpool.
I don't know about that.
Liverpool, I think, will. I don't know. I would say. I think we'll beat Liverpool. I think we'll beat Liverpool. We normally get up for the big teams. Nottingham Forest away, tricky one.
I think that'll be a draw.
I think that will be a draw. Manchester United at home. Well, again. And Leeds away, I think we'll draw because Leeds are going to be very, very similar to how Sunderland are. So I can see a really tough time going through the festive period. It's going to be a nice Christmas because I shall make it a nice Christmas. I'm not going to let Arsenal ruin it, I'm afraid, but it's going to be a real tough festive season and start to New Year.
Yeah,
no, 100%. That's all I'm saying. Listen, I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm praying I'm wrong. And if we beat Wolves and then beat Everton and then beat Brighton, and I'll be absolutely over the moon. But I'm just being realistic. I've said it all along. Anyone that follows me knows that I did not want this manager at the start of the season. I wanted him gone last season. I thought that, and I keep saying it, I thought that last season when he didn't win anything, I thought that was it for this manager. I thought Berta was going to come in, clean slate, money injected into the club, new players, and I thought we were going to start all over again. Shake his hand and say goodbye. I was shocked that he was still at this football club this season. Absolutely shocked. So I'm looking at these fixtures, guys, and if I'm proven wrong, I'll hold my hands up. But I can't see many wins out of that lot, to be honest with you, because all of the teams we're playing now, especially away from home, they've all got something to play for. Forest are trying to climb up the table under their manager Dyche. Bournemouth are still trying to hang on in there for a possibility outside chance of a Conference League or a U Cup. Brighton can definitely get into a Euro qualifying position. So Everton, again, they've climbed into the top half of the table. They're having a great time in their new stadium. Jack Grealish is balling out. They feel that they can do something this season and perhaps qualify for Europe. So, and Leeds are turning it round at Ellen Road. So, yeah, it's a worry, man. It's a worry. It is a worry. I'm sorry, but it is a worry. And Shane has said it. Normski, everyone has said it. It might not be necessarily the squad, the players. What people have got to realise is, and we said this, no matter who signs for this football club, the crux of the problem is we've still got the same manager in charge of them. And that's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. No, absolute facts, man. I've enjoyed listening to that. Just quickly again, man, to the chat. Absolute quality, man. I'm not able to read out all the comments, but I'm trying to read them whilst other people are talking and all that as best as I can and put some up. Absolute first class stuff, man, to every single one of you. Shane, just quickly before my laptop decides to die, what are you sort of saying on this sort of run of fixtures, man? Because if we are to stop the rot as such, you know, and go on a title winning charge or run, or try and get back on track, we've got to get something out of this run. And you know, I'm so negative, we're so pessimistic with this, with that, but I mean, that don't look pretty, does it, my friend?
No, and the thing is, you could put up
Yeah.
any run of 9 games there, and I wouldn't feel confident. Because as DJB said, this is our manager.
Yeah.
This is when he always shits himself. This is the time of year he always shits himself. And he's showing signs of it again. The injuries are only going to get worse. The games are coming thick and fast. The injuries will only get worse. Why do these fans think that whenever the last injury happens, that's the final one? He does this every single time. Oh, we have 4 defenders out. There's a reason, because he plays the same 4 until one of them drops. Then the backup one comes in and he plays him till he drops. That's not how you do it. That's not how it works. You have to rotate them in and out. And I don't want to keep going on a bit, but Wolves will win, right? He'll go back full team in that. He'll rest against Bruges. He'll play a full team against Wolves. We'll probably go 1-0 up early, faff about, not kill it off until the last 5 minutes when we score 2 or 3, and then everybody go, oh, see, we smashed them, we're back, right? Everton have, I think, have won 4 out of the last 5. At home, they've been good. Like DJB said, greatish. I'd be surprised if we got a win there. We might get a draw. Again, not good enough. I know that. See, City are playing Palace this weekend away. Tough game. If they beat them, for me, that's it then. And even if they don't beat them, I still think they'll be top come us playing Leeds, by the way. But if they beat them, then we can just sort of go, here, hang on. Palace's defence is close to ours, I think, their defensive record. But Everton, I don't see us get. I think we'd be lucky to get a draw. Brighton at home, we should do them, but they always have something for us, especially at the Emirates, actually. They always have something for us at the Emirates. We couldn't beat them two attempts last season. Villa, Emery's got his number. We know that. That could be a draw again.
Yep.
Now, I'm not saying all these will be draws and losses. I'm saying there's a very good possibility. Bournemouth did the double over us last season. Beat us put home and away. First time in their history. Yeah. Another record for Mikel. Liverpool, we should be beaten. We should be beating them at home. Big game. You know, it depends on what happens before it and stuff like that, but I think we should be fine. But who knows what form they'll have hit by then, or if they'll have hit form. Who knows? Who knows? They could have a new manager and have gotten rid of Salah by then.
Because Salah won't be there.
The thing is with Liverpool, though, is we'll treat them like they're the best team in England.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do. We'll give them way too much respect.
Yeah. We won't go and go, oh, then we should smash them. We go, ooh, big game. And he'll go all emotions, guys, and get everybody wound up. And if this is a big game, instead of going, right, this is a shit team, go out and smash them. Don't get dragged into it being a big game. Not all the emotions, guys. Forest away, I dread. Sean Dyche, they've hit a bit of form as well now under him. He's making them hard to beat and stuff like that. They obviously have some bad games too. They got smashed by Everton and things like that. But it's Sean Dyche and it's Arteta. You know what I mean? So let's get that right. United, we should beat them. But you never know what United will show up. Again, he'll get them all emotions, guys. He'll make the game a lot more tense than it should be. And he'll get dragged into it like it's a top of the table clash. And Leeds away is one that me and DJB have been worrying about since the summer. That's the type of game that we lose, especially when you get away to them and when you had to go to Ellen Road anytime during December, January. That's when you don't want to play them at Ellen Road. So I look at those fixtures and I go, I genuinely don't see a spot where we win 3 in a row. I don't see a spot where we win 3 in a row. But I think if we pulled up cities and even if without seeing them, I could be pretty sure that I could pick out 3 in a row that they'll win. And that's the worry for me, is that could happen. And if Villa come to the Emirates, if they keep their form up and they come to the Emirates and don't lose, I mean, they're right up there with us then. And then people say, oh, they're going to burn out. They probably will at some point. They probably will, but so will we. Right? So when I look at that, I worry. And there's maybe 4 games there that really worry me, 3 that worry me, and 2 where I think, right, we should win that. But just imagine we didn't beat Wolves. You know what I mean? And then how the rest of them will, like, I think we will. But just even the Everton one, and you know what? And I keep saying this: as soon as if City do, but as soon as if and when they go ahead of us, I think that's it. Like I just see that everybody's head dropping. All of these guys can't go, well, we're still top of the league, we're still this, we're still that, and the mood will just change. They'll still support this manager no matter what. He could finish outside the top 4, they'd support him, and that's the really worrying thing for me. But when I look at those fixtures, I think, boy, this is when you add in the months that are there, this manager's record, the way the injuries are going, and the way that City will most probably strengthen in January. You know, and just before I end, actually, Aaron, you touched on the Haaland thing. I heard something the other day that I think he's got like 16 goals or something like that, but they've got 30-something goals. So he hasn't even got half their goals. You know what I mean? This
One-man
one-man team.
team,
He hasn't even got half their goals. So make that make sense.
Exactly. Also, Aaron, there's Portsmouth away in with that FA Cup.
Yeah.
And there's, and there's also Inter Milan Champions League as well. So
Palace in the League Cup, isn't it?
yeah,
there was. Do you know what? I'll couple that with Norms, because obviously, you know what I mean. You can jump on and allude to this, because I want to hear what you got to say about these fixtures. You know, they're not pretty. And chat, I mean, it's not pretty, is it?
I'm going to go with the status quo in terms of what the problem is that, you know, in order for us to go on and do something in this league, we have to at least go on a 10-game unbeaten run and win 10 games. And you look at these fixtures, and as you say, I can't see us putting 3 games run together, winning runs together. It's going to be that stop, start. But the interesting thing is, guys, is when you I'm going to go to Leeds, the team that we beat 5-0 at the Emirates, and it took us a bit of time before we started to put the goals away and everything.
I think it's 1-0 by half time, if I'm right.
If I'm
right.
Now, as Shane said, and you said about Leeds being and DJB being worried about them in the summer. Now, Daniel Farker, pause. I didn't swear.
The motherfucker.
Right.
I cut that up and sending it to Mrs. Normsky out of context.
Danny boy. Yeah. Old Danny. Old Danny boy.
I can't have you on the show anymore, to be Norms, if you're going to talk like that, man.
Well, I look at Leeds, and I look at their manager, and for the last 2 games, right, they played Manchester City, and they were getting spanked, and they came back in. They did a system change. The tactical system changed. He went to the second half. He went to a 3-5-2, and remember, this was at the City at Man City's ground. Yeah, they were pressing them right, and it could have ended up being a draw. Man City hang on. Foden gets the goal in the 90+ minute injury time. Lovely. I think it was like 10 minutes added time or 11 minutes added time. But it was interesting because then Daniel, not that he fell upon it by accident. He tactically said, right, I'm going to now have 2 attacking players up front. He went to a 3-5-2, and by doing that, his next game, which was Leeds against Chelsea, he wins that game 3-1. Yeah, they literally suppressed them. Literally just was on them, right? And then in the Liverpool game, Leeds Liverpool game, he went with a 3-5-2. Up until that point, all the other games, up until that half time change, he always played I think it was 4-3-3. I think it was 4-3-3 system he played. Now he's changed it to a 3-5-2. And that's why I'm just asking Arteta to try something different. But he just won't. Yeah. And this is the Leeds side that were languishing. I think they're out. They're obviously out the relegation zone, but they couldn't string a win together. And now they go and beat Chelsea at home, and then they get a well-deserved draw against Liverpool. And I'm very worried about going to Leeds because they're going to be on us like a rash. Do you know what I mean? And I think they will play that same 3-5-2 system against us. They will flood the midfield, and have 2 attacking players that now our defenders have to occupy. And if we haven't got our trusted 2 defenders in Saliba and Gabriel, it could be a problem. Do you know what I'm going to say? Because at the end of the day, we bought Ankipe and we bought Mascara in, but we know they haven't played together enough for us to be kind of confident about it. But it is what it is. So I'm very worried about it. And yes, I don't see us going on any, run in this next 10 lots of fixtures. And then obviously you throw that in the mix. You've got the game against Crystal Palace, Mateta. Listen, we're going to be playing them at home in the Carabao Cup. I'm worried about that because they're playing very well. I think they just beat Fulham just yesterday, whenever they played them.
Yeah,
and yesterday. And then obviously we're going to be going away to Portsmouth. So, and throwing into that the Inter Milan game as well, going away to Inter Milan. So we need all our players fit. But the problem is even with the players that we haven't got fit, he still won't trust the bench. He still won't go and get a Norgard off the bench. He won't go and
that's the problem.
That's the problem. And so
that's the problem.
Why do you think players are just gonna drop down like flies? Because he's not utilising the bench. What's the point of saying we've got this big squad, but you're not utilising it? Because he doesn't trust Norgard. He doesn't trust Ethan. He doesn't trust. What's happened to Max Downham? What's happened to all these players that were meant to be coming into the
generational
side? Exactly. What's happened?
Yeah.
So everything is down to this manager, and in terms of how he uses his side, and because he's going to run the likes of Saka into the ground, run Glock again back into the ground. All of these guys have had significant injuries, and we called it. They're dropping like flies, and now we have to deal with it. Because guys, the top gooners said we've got the best squad in the league in Europe, so get on with it.
Yeah. No, it's madness. And do you know what? My little take on this, man. I'm looking there, and it's typical. The word I detest the most in the good old Collins dictionary is hope, or hopefully, or anything that has any way, shape, or form sounds like it. Because what I'm about to say is, I hope that I expect Arsenal to beat Wolves. Let's get that absolutely right. I hope that we can beat Everton. I'm hoping that we can do something against Brighton. More hope than expectation. I should be, if we've got this world-class squad, if we've got the best squad in Europe, if we've got the best manager possibly Arsenal's ever seen, most will say, because most are all top gooners. I should be going into the Wolves game. Yeah, we should all be expecting that. We should be going to the Everton game going, do you know what? It's going to be a battle at Everton. It always is. But I expect us to win. We should then be going to Brighton at home going, look, it's a home fixture, boys. A cheeky Boxing Day. Yeah, you know, I kind of expect to win. Always tricky there, but yeah, I expect to win. Copy and paste with Villa. Copy and paste with the Bournemouth, the same as Everton. Yeah, tricky place to go, but do you know what? Yeah, I expect us to get a cheeky little win there. You know what I mean? Liverpool at home. You expect to be going, do you know what? Liverpool are fucking shit. And they are at the minute. They are absolute dog shit. We should be going, yeah, roll them over next. And that's how we should be if we actually did have what these top gooners were saying. That's how we should be looking at these fixtures. Instead of having the chest that I should have, apparently, I'm looking at the Aston Villa game and thinking, oh, you know, I hope we start well. Oh, you know, I hope we've got players fit. Or, I hope maybe we get like an early penalty or something happens just to give me a little bit of a breathing space for the game. Or I hope we get an early goal here. Hope. It's just non-stop. I'm looking at all of these fixtures and I'm more hoping that there's some ulterior external fucking factor that helps us win the game rather than just sitting here comfortably with my feet up and going, win, maybe draw, win, maybe draw, win. You kind of get my point that I'm making. It's frustrating that after 6 years, when you look at everything, 6 years, all the money spent, this manager, we should be going into these games with such confidence. How on earth have we again got to this stage? And this is why we're saying, everyone, keep on your feet. Calm yourselves down. We are only in October. We're only in November. We're only in December. We've only played 10 games. We've only been 12. We've only played 15. This is exactly why. Because 7 points clear at the top of the table. We're going to win all 4 competitions. Turns to 2 points. And Manchester City picking up form at the right time. Very, very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. It's frustrating. I don't know, man. It's just one of them, boys. But listen, we got a cheeky little FA Cup draw. How can you see all the other fixtures sort of impacting them fixtures, boys? Because it's all well and good having these up, but what we're not putting up here on the fixture list, and I could have done, or maybe I will look into doing that at another sort of stage of time, is these tricky away fixtures here. At Portsmouth, we've got the horrible one at Bruges away. Horrible, should be a win, but you kind of get it. We're still petrified if this manager's going to rest players or not, because that's what he needs to be doing for the Wolves game, which he should also be able to rest players. But this is what we're saying. We don't even believe in our manager that much to be able to rest fucking players against Club Bruges and Wolves. This isn't done because we just decided to wake up one morning and go, yeah, do you know what? This manager can't and won't make adequate substitutions. We've got 6 years. That's a big bite size, ladies and gentlemen. But we've got games like this. We've got Inter Milan away. We've got the ridiculous carry-out fixtures. But we have got this. Third round, boys. And I wanted to say to DJB, are we finally going to win a fucking third round game? I think we've only won 2 or 3, haven't we? It's ridiculous.
Three,
is it?
FA Cup games.
One of them's against like Oxford or something like that. When Oxford, one of them's Crystal Palace. I don't know who the third one is, but we've got Portsmouth boys.
I don't know, Aaron. Honestly, this is how I've been for 6 years. When people have been asking me about, we should win this, and how do you think we're going to do it? I have to keep coming back with the same answer. I just don't know under this football manager.
Yeah.
Back in the day, fixture like this with previous managers, Wenger in his pomp and George Graham, I'd go, oh, great FA Cup draw. What a brilliant draw that is. Fantastic. Aren't we lucky? But with this manager, I've been to Fratton Park 3-4 times. It is an absolute. It's a bit like Ellen Road and Sunderland and all of that.
Yeah.
It's raucous. The fans are right behind them from the get go. You've got the Solent breeze, wind and rain lashing in off the Solent. It's a horrible place to go in January. And if he rotates his team, and he hasn't got, and there's no minutes in the legs that we all know about. If he plays Wanyeri and people like that, they haven't got minutes in their legs. This is a tough place to go.
Yeah.
But you'll get Arsenal fans going, oh, that's an easy win. 4-0, 5-0. Great FA Cup draw. Fantastic. But perhaps I'm too much of a realist. I don't know. But that's a tough draw. January on a wet, windy afternoon or evening kickoff, whenever they play it, with a rotated squad with no minutes in their legs, plus playing players that have got injuries and that have been, Carabao Cups and away to Everton the weeks before, that is a tough place to go. That is not a give me. And as I said to you before, Aaron, I wish I could. This is what really annoys me after supporting this football club and following them over land and sea for all these years. I have never, ever trusted this manager. And that's the one word that I can only give you, my friend. It's trust.
Yeah.
I just don't trust him. I don't trust him. I don't trust him when we're winning games. I'm sitting at the Emirates and when we beat Bayern Munich, I'm thinking, yeah, okay, we've beaten Bayern Munich in the group, but we beat PSG in the group last year and we lost to them in the semi-final. We play Bayern Munich again later down the line. We ain't getting through two legs, even though I said tongue in cheek on Dan's show that we'll win the Champions League. I was just, I was taking the piss really, but the penny didn't drop, unfortunately, with some of them because they're not, But look, at the end of the day, Aaron, on paper, Arsenal Football Club against Portsmouth in an FA Cup with all our history should go and get the job done.
Yeah.
Can I say that with confidence? I can't. Because I don't know what madness he's going to do. He could play Gyökeres on the left and bring back Havertz for that game. That could be Havertz's first game back.
Wouldn't surprise me if it sinks into the time that he's due to be back. It really.
Because he said around Christmas time, and let's not forget what he quoted. And this is probably why Gyökeres probably looks a player, half the player he was last season at his other club. He actually put in his press conference, remember our number 9. Well, I've not had my number 9 fit, or words to that effect. My number 9, our number 9, as if to say, I've been without my striker all this time. So Gyökeres is probably thinking, why did you sign me then? You've got a striker. Why am I here? So this is what I'm trying to say. This is how he manages teams. Yeah. And as I said, yes, we should beat Portsmouth. Of course we should. Arsenal Football Club should beat Portsmouth.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not confident.
Yeah.
Even Wolves this Saturday. Could play with 2 banks of 4, sitting deep.
I'm gonna say this though, DJB. They're absolutely useless. I'll tell you this now: if we lose, if we draw,
I'll give you that. Honestly, I'll give you that. Wolves are poor. They're dead. They're buried. They're probably relegated. It'll probably, they're just waiting to be put out of their agony. I get all that.
Yeah.
However, how many times have we seen really, really poor sides rock up and struggle?
Yeah. Endo makes. Oh, sorry. Go on, D. I thought you was finished.
Beat them, but we're going to, So yeah, I just don't know, mate. I don't know against Portsmouth. Really
it's a frustration that we don't even know that, man. And Hendo makes a really good point here as well, man. Big up to you, Hendo, my brother. They'll play that third round in that bastard of a
That's
white
it.
kit as well,
Yeah,
man.
they're going to do
That
that. They're going to do
bastard
that.
of a white kit. So it's inevitable. And that's what I want to ask to Shane as well, man. Do you think that we will be able to beat Portsmouth with
fucking manager?
Do you reckon we will be able to beat him with
Mikel Arteta
as manager? Do you not reckon we'll be able to win with
this fucking manager?
Hold on. How are you doing that without moving your mouth?
this talented young man? Magician never tells
That's Aaron's missus shouting out. That's not He's dubbed it. He said this man. He's shouting, "This fucking Aaron."
What's my boy, Shane? Talk to me.
That's why you. That's why you did. That's why you did a Jaws thing. That's why you did a Jaws thing.
Yeah. You have to say that. Yeah, no, I do. I think we'll beat them. I think we'll beat them with a few changes. Me and Jezza did this in the summer when he said we both agreed that we won't win any trophies right in the summer, and we went through why. And the league, we knew he'd burn out in the league, right? We knew he'd burn out in the league. But we said with the Champions League, FA Cup, and League Cup, it all came down to as soon as we face a tough team, right, or a semi-final. So I think we'll go along in the FA Cup until we get an away game against the top 10 Premier League side, and then we're out, because that's what he does. So I think we'll beat them, and then as soon as we get drawn against a Newcastle or away to Villa or someone like that, at whatever round it is, that's when we'll go out. So I do think we'll beat them. He likes those games. He can get a couple of goals for for Wanyeri or something like that, and look like he plays the youth. Bring Royce and Gabriel on with half an hour left for no reason whatsoever. And I think we'll get through that all right. And I think I'm with DJ. If Gyökeres is back, that'll be the one.
Sorry,
that's gonna.
No. No, I'm with Views. Views says the same. We could be playing like a little 11, and he'd still have a feeling that
that's where I am. I just don't.
Yeah. There's no game. Like I didn't go into the Brentford game thinking this is a guarantee. I didn't think it was a guarantee at 1-0. What game? Like a View says it as well. Big with the Views again. He says, just give me 3 good performances in a row. I can't remember the last time we had 3 good performances in a row. Not 3 results in a row.
Good point.
3 good performances in a row. Doesn't happen.
We said, Aaron, didn't we? Me and you said, when have we put in a 90 minutes performance?
Yeah. Oh no, you don't get it. No one did.
We've had 20 minutes.
It's the intensity we play at, DJ. It's the intensity that we have to get back into shape all the time. Like me and Views have discussed this before as well. You know, the likes of the prime Barcelona and any Pep team, or a lot of teams now, they do as soon as you lose the ball, the closest 3 or 4 players hound it back. You know, that's it. It was Cruyff started that. Rinus Michels did it. Prime Barcelona did it. City do it. Bayern do it. When you lose the ball, the closest 3 players just get it back as quick as possible. So 3 players are sprinting. When we lose the ball, all 11 have to get back into shape. Every single time. Every single time they have to sprint back into shape. If we lose the ball on one wing, even the winger on the other side has to sprint back, which even if he jogs, by the time he gets back, unless it's a cross-field pass, he's going to be there. So we do this. We just get back into shape, burn out our 10 outfield players. And that's why Gyökeres had done 20% more running than he did in any game at Sporting for us. Yep. And none of it's going forward. None of it's going forward. Because he never gets the ball played over the top. So we go military back into shape, no matter who we're playing. So when people talk about it's a waste of energy, Don, this is the problem. So when people talk about, Saka getting doubled up on, if we like when we're playing Portsmouth, right, for example, we will double up on both their wingers every single time when there's no need to. So we can't complain about our wingers being we double up on every winger we play because our wingers spend more time tracking back than they do going forward.
Defending more
than when Martinelli and the likes of Saka get played through or played over the top, by the time they get to take a shot off, they're absolutely shattered. And then even with this extra running, he still doesn't make subs or he doesn't rotate properly and it's not sustainable. This is why when we are telling people this isn't reactionary, we've been saying since the summer before that, and since the summer before that, and since the summer before that, the way we play is not sustainable. Oh, but now we have a squad. Doesn't matter because you will play the same 11 to 13 players until one of them drops. And like I've been saying recently, and I'll say it one more time, in World War II, the Russians had so many soldiers, but not enough weapons that they put them in pairs of 5 and say, right, there's one machine gun for 5 years. The guy in the front has that. You run into no man's land. When he dies, when he gets shot, you pick up the gun. The 4 years run. When he gets shot, the third man. But that's the way they used to do it. So they'd run in packs of 5 with one weapon. That's what he does with positions. You play every game you can until you drop. Then the new guy comes in. He plays till he drops. Then when you're recovered, you jump back in and he'll play till he drops. And he goes around and around and around with the same position. Ben White Timber. No, you have to keep playing. He's having surgery. When he gets back, then you can start. All right, now you play every single game without rest. And then when you drop, he'll come back in. It's not sustainable. So you did ask me if we beat Portsmouth, and I've ended up doing all.
Yeah. He's gone up on one again, isn't he? Yeah. I think we will.
But I'm not confident.
I've kind of figured that out. I've kind of figured out who was saying that. This geezer here. You want to say it again?
There you go.
Go on, say it again. Go on. Who said it?
What's that? What's that? Who are you talking about?
Fucking manager.
This geezer behind me. Saying it. This geezer behind me saying it. That's what you're talking about.
This fucking manager.
Slap my drink out, you wanker.
You reckon would get the fifth
Mikel Arteta.
Drink all over the place, man.
Wait, Mikel Arteta. What's that song? Mikel Arteta.
And do you know what? That, as well, and I want you to jump in on this as well, Norms, while we're saying about that. Sully makes a very, very, very good point here. Big up, Darren, mate. The buy workout, when the club Tropicana drinks are free, bit of sun, bit of sunshine, Arteta fucks it up again, mate. Do you know what I mean?
They've got to go on there.
They've got to go. Yeah, it's a great point, Daz. Great point, Darren, man. Yeah, what do you reckon, Norms? They're going to be sunning it up. They're going to get a lot more injury. And it's Mikel Arteta going to get to the 5th round for the first time since winning it.
Easy win against Portsmouth, isn't it, Norms? 6-0, 7-0.
I can look at him. This man.
Fucking manager.
Oh, don't, man.
Oh, dear, man. Oh, fuck's sake.
You got to fucking laugh, haven't you?
You got to have a little go, haven't you? I was looking down in the bottom right-hand corner of this screen when I first played it, and I really wasn't disappointed. Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, just listening back to it. I'm listening back to it. Oh.
Right.
Oh, what you like
right,
that, yeah.
come on, this is a serious. This is a serious podcast. Come on, this is a serious podcast. Hold your, get yourself together, guys.
No, exactly what he needs.
Yeah.
Mate.
Oh dear. Well, Shane's gone, I think, for the next couple of minutes. Shane's gone for the next couple of minutes. So it's Norms. You've killed everyone. That weren't the intention, by the way. Everyone's fucked off and can't talk. That was not the intention. That's exactly what we need. I've got that clip lingering around somewhere, but I can't fucking find it. I don't know where that is, actually. I think I'll have to upload that. I've been having a little route around. I had a little bit of time today, you know, and I was having a little play around, and I thought, you know what? Yeah.
What about the video from El Capitan with the guy when he recorded? I want to have your babies.
I don't think I've got it, mate. I'm not gonna lie. Let me have a little.
Right, no, because we have to play that when we have to play that just to make sure that all the.
Is this it?
But we've got Super Mikel Arteta. Tell me, how do I have his babies?
We are exactly what we do.
Roberto Di Matteo, mate.
Lee, Arteta out.
I did have it.
Come on, guys. We got Michael Arteta, and I just want
Don't
to
tell
have
me.
his
Don't tell me.
babies.
I honestly believe that we'll lose about 40% of this fan base when he doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh dear, I can't stop looking at Shane now and laughing. They're saying like,
I keep playing it back.
Well, if anything's to go by, if anything was to go by these comments in Tom Canton's chat, by a guy called I can't even pronounce it. It's lots of M's in there, and I think I actually said it to Shane. He says to have a great chance, we need to throw the FA Cup around January, right? So, guys, you got your wish. We're going to go to Portsmouth and throw that like Liverpool did last year, but go strong in the League Cup and also rest majority of players for the rest of the Champions League group phase, so we can give these players. So, in a nutshell, guys, if you go by this thing, I'd say, we might struggle at Portsmouth, especially if we wear the white kit as well. Third round, we struggled to get past the third round. Well, listen, we need a cup, we need a trophy. We need to go for a trophy because we need that winning mentality. And if we can't do that, mate, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do, mate. We have to win a trophy this year. Yeah. The Premier League at the moment, it's looking very slippery. Fingertips. Yeah, I'm hanging on to the cliff. It's like fingertips, guys. You know what I mean? It's fingertips.
That and it. Oh no! Oh no!
You got a big boot stand on your head. So yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, we'll just listen. I'm going to use that word hope. I hope so.
Yeah. Oh, no,
it's an horrible
worst word in the dictionary because it means you're not in control.
No, that's the problem. How can we be saying we don't know what result we're going to get at Portsmouth? How can we be saying that?
Oh, it's ridiculous, isn't it? There is another little segment I want to do, and it's a return of this as well. Actually, it's been a little while. Have we seen the absolute steaming pile of shit that this club has decided to sell? By the way, just a little bit more light-hearted before we have a little El Rapo.
Look at this.
Little goosey at this. Hold on a minute. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but right.
Hang on a minute.
We got this in.
No, I've not seen this one.
Hang on a minute, Aaron. Aaron,
go on. Hold on. Go on.
Lynch, Sully in the chat. Come on, mate. You know you've been waiting for this. Come on.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Rob, listen. Yeah, you know exactly right. Let's look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this is your club, bro. This is your club. Look at this shit that they are peddling out. And if you're a season ticket or a red member like me, you get 10% off. But look at the RRPs, even without it. 55 fucking pounds. 55 of your hard-earned pounds, unless you're a benefit cheat. You know, hard-earned money. Right there. Look at the state of this shit. Okay, or you could get the slightly smaller size for 45 quid. Or you could get the little baby cup stacking tumbler, which means you can buy more than one for 25 quid. I'd rather just nick one in the concourse. Absolute. Pull your pants down, Christmas, man. Come on, what's it? And talking about Christmas, don't you dare cook or start cooking your Christmas roast for the whole family without your Arsenal Christmas apron and tea towel set for 30 quid, whilst also wearing your £40 bastard of a jumper, albeit wearing the correct badge. And why not treat the dog this Christmas to a festive win the dog? We probably wouldn't have won any of the games down up until the Christmas day, but fuck it. Spend 35 quid on this shit beanie. Why not?
35 quid, look at it.
Decorate your Christmas tree with 9 baubles. That's right. Only £30. Only 30 quid, ladies and gentlemen. Christmas Arsenal stocking, 15 quid. Sadly, there'll be no fucking points in there. Unbelievably so. What are we doing here? Come on, man. But here we go. They've got a new range out if Christmas ain't for you, of course. Because we don't all celebrate it. That's all cool. But, you know, you could wear this, 65 quid. Look at this boy over here. Of course, he's fucking looking after you. He got it for free. but you guys don't. You have to pay 180 quid for that. Absolute pull your pants down. It's not just the geezers that they're screwing over. It's the cheekers as well, man. What the F are we doing here? 90 quid for a t-shirt.
91 quid.
90 quid, man. Come on. Come on, man. This is the money grabbing, money spinning, greedy motherfuckers that are doing it to you, man. It is just unbelievable, no? Absolute shower de la shit.
Yeah, big up, Lynch.
Come
Don't
on,
forget
boys.
Delivery charges as well on top of that.
Norms, will you be wearing your Christmas apron for Christmas for your Christmas dinner?
I quite like the jumper.
Yeah. You fancy a 40 quid jumper?
Yeah, I think yeah. The problem is I can't convince my missus to wear the Arsenal jumper. You know, she's a Liverpool supporter, so it's going to be very difficult.
You got like, well, I think this must be a unisex one. 40 quid. Do you know what I mean? There go 28 quid for all the nippers. Do you know what I mean? Decorate that Christmas tree up. Look, we got another different brand. Look, we got this. You got a glove set. Hang on a minute. Apron, tea towel, and oven glove set. Hang on a minute. I mean, it looks like a bit of wrapping paper, but I'm sure you get what it says on the tin for 30 quid. Do you know what I mean? What's it? Bit of Arsenal Eco Santasaurus.
No, they sacked him during COVID, didn't they?
Yeah, I know, yeah. Just when they needed the poor guy the most, do you know what I mean? The poor guy needed the money the most. They fucked him off. Mesut Ozil had to bring him back.
Yeah.
Look at Win the Dog there. Look, the festive Win the Dog. Festive win.
Festive win. An Arsenal festive win.
Do you reckon Arteta gets a cut of anything related to Win the Dog? Since it was
of course he does. That's why it's 35 quid, mate. He probably gets 17.50, doesn't he? The evil money grabbing. Beep, 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 beep. Fucking absolute shower of beep. What can you do, eh? Come on, man. What are we doing here? Yeah, here we go. Yeah. So Matty's put it in just well. Norgard is Gunnosaurus. He's got more chance of standing on the fucking pitch that way, isn't he, Matty?
Yeah. He gets more time on the pitch.
Yeah. Oh dear, man. Yeah. What can you do, eh? Why not wrap the show up on a nice light-hearted way, eh? Do you know what I mean? Does he get a cut? We'll never know. But listen, man,
I reckon he does.
Thank you very much, everyone. The chat has been unbelievable today, man. I've been reading a lot of them as best as I can. I've been trying to put some up as best as I can, but absolute world-class effort from the chat today. If you was a goalkeeper, you would be a bit of a fun. If you was a midfielder, you'd be Zinedine Zidane, and if you was a striker, you'd be this guy behind me, Thierry Henry. Come on, man. Absolute top effort from the chat. Fucking world de la class. Brilliant effort from you guys. And of course, thank you ever so much for the world-class panel that comes on every single Monday and gives me my time. And we'll start off with this absolute superstar to my right, DJB, the Arsenal Huddle. What have you got coming up, brother?
I've got the retro show tomorrow with my great man Shane, and then we're back on the Mingle Wednesday. Me and Nulski, we are back with after a 2-week break. A little bit later because we're going to obviously get the Arsenal Bruges game, or we might catch the last sort of 5-10 minutes of it live, me and Norms. So we might go live and catch the last 10 minutes. But yeah, and big up, man. Thank you for having me on, Aaron. Always a pleasure on a Monday night. Shane, Nulski, always a pleasure to share the screen with you, legends, and the chat as always.
Chat's been quality, yeah.
Quality chat. Thanks for the support again for all the channels that you follow, and big up to everyone. Right,
just quickly before we bring Shane in as well, we are going to raid Lee Gunner, and we want to raid him with this fucking manager. Right, raid Lee with this fucking manager raid. Big up Shane, man. Thank you very much for giving me your time as well. What you got coming up, my geezer?
Watching a video to that because I'll have to look at it.
I'm still recovering, man, because that just caught me by surprise and I spat. Yeah, man. Anyway, Shake. I'll be back obviously tomorrow morning for the full Irish. Then obviously the retro show with DJB. Then the old school show with Jezza. We always raid over there.
got
It's a
Jezza,
great. I love that on a Tuesday that we have the 2 in a row. And Wednesday, then we'll be clean through 1-on-1 with me and Views a bit later, but we have Errol from Redmen TV on to try and make sense of this Liverpool mess.
He's a good lad.
Yeah, so he's a top lad. So yeah, we'll be doing that. And then obviously the Bruised Banana Thursday. And off topic this weekend at some point. I've had to cancel it the last 2, which is killing me because I love it, but we'll get it on at some point over the weekend. Obviously, the Arsenal game's Saturday, is it?
Yeah.
So Sunday night at some point. But yeah, man, thanks for having me on. Big up to the legendary chat for filling the place out. Fair play to these lads. He's been great recently. And this fucking manager.
Come on, no, big up UK. Norms, what have you got coming up, my brother?
Yeah. Wednesday, be there, be square. The What's Going On podcast show, 6:30. We've got a lot to talk about. I got my Liverpool slot guy coming on. He wants to rant. So I'm going to give him that pleasure of taking the screen and doing his bit. And then after that, obviously, I'm going to be on the mingle with Mr. DJB himself. It's just a great laugh, bit of Christmas carols, just bit of football, everything, you know what I mean? A festive period. And then,
Christmas carols, you're going to be playing Pinker's Christmas carols.
Yeah, we could ask. We'll ask Shane if we could actually.
He's got this, he might give you the rights to it. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Just for one play. The royalties, though, Shane. It's all about the royalties.
You know what I mean? That's gone to number 1, mate, in the charts, Christmas charts.
Yeah.
And then obviously the Bruised Banana on the Thursday, 49 unbeaten. Well, I say 49. He's working me hard, but you know what I mean. Yeah, we're getting there slowly. You know what I mean.
He's flogging you
in the Shangoon way, eh? Big up, man.
And big up to the world class channel,
49. They've been wicked, man. And do you know what? Like, I'm gonna try most weeks if I can find a little slot to do a little cheeky solo stream because I need to do a couple more of them. It's just a little bit hard for me sometimes, but I will real try to get a little solo slot in every single week, man, so I can interact with the chat and I'll go on my own little weird things without just do that. But other than that, big up to everyone.
This fucking manager, Mikel Arteta. This fucking manager.